y'all, what's going on? Okay, y'all know I've been missing for a couple of days, but I had to come back because what in the hell is going on with Candiace Dillard Bassett? Now, I had all intentions on coming on here and ragging on Mia because I thought she was the one to toss the salad, which she did toss that salad back on that ass. Okay, if we really want to be honest about the situation. But I really have to get on Candace because Candace was the first one to throw something at another woman, which I perceive as being violent. And it's kind of funny because Candace was the same one trying to ice out Miss Monique Samuels for shifting her wig in a 180-degree turn, right? Just shifted it a little bit like Kim Zolciak. But yet you're throwing something at someone else. Talking about need some lettuce. Candace, I can't believe you, okay? You have been doing so well, and then you started body shaming the girls, and then you just started off with the mouth, and you didn't, blame your mama for your problems. Instead, you want to rag on Mia. You're not getting away with it, sis. Okay, you're not getting away with it. So definitely, I want y'all to let me know how y'all felt about the episode in the comments down below. Now, I will say that I really did enjoy the episode. If you are new to the House of Aaron, then I just need to give y'all a disclaimer that this is not like a full in-depth, detailed review / recap. I don't do those, but I love to talk about the highlights. And so the episode overall was good. Okay. And I'm not going to say that it topped the reasonably shady driveway debacle because that had to be one of the best Housewives episodes in like years. Okay, it is what it is, and it's going to be what's going to be. As the baby sister to Atlanta, I will say that Potomac is doing a really good job. But so no, this episode did not top the last episode because I've been seeing that a lot on social media and Twitter and whatnot with the fans. But at the same time, it was good. Okay, it was definitely good. And Candiace versus Mia was giving me my life. But I was just really disappointed. So we're just going to start at the beginning. Let me go ahead and, put up my notes. First off, Ray. Okay, we get this scene with Ray and Karen Huger. I believe they're outside. I don't know if they're having lunch. They're talking. I love them a lot because at their big ages, they managed to still be committed to each other. They managed to still love each other. They seem like they're really good friends. It seems like they're a team. They're still flirtatious. I love their banter. Like everything about Karen and Ray, I just think is beautiful. And I would love a relationship like that one day. Now, they went ahead and started talking about this wedding, this vow renewal that they want to do because I believe they've been married for 25 years. I'm 25, okay? So they got married in 96. That is a long damn time. That is a really long time. So whenever you can have a monogamous, traditional, okay, a monogamous, yeah, that's right, a monogamous and traditional relationship, right? The words are leaving my brain, the wig squeezing my brain too tight. Okay, whenever you can have a relationship, a traditional relationship that lasts that long, that is always something to applaud and to be happy about. So I am very excited for them. But they started talking about who they're going to invite and who they're going to leave at the house. And Karen, being the grand dame, okay, she wants to bring everybody together. She wants to be a role model. She's the mentor, figure. She decided that she wants to invite everyone to the wedding, which I think is fabulous. Okay, I really, really love that because it just shows how big of a person Karen is. But are y'all ready for the shade? Okay, y'all ready for the shade though? Ray was like, so you're going to bring Giselle? You're going to invite her? And Karen was like, yeah. I mean, we're going to let bygones be bygones. It is what it is. But y'all know when you get invited to a wedding, you have to bring a guest. So Ray says, well, who was going to be her plus one? And y'all, I fell out. Okay, I fell out at the situation because I'm like, Ray, why does that even matter? He said, who is Giselle going to bring? The hairdresser? Okay, her plus one to everything because she can't keep a man. And I was like, who put Ray up to this? Okay, did Karen tell Ray to say that? Because I feel like Ray just isn't a naturally shady. Well, he is a shady person. He did shade Giselle one time talking about the beauty is going to fade. So you better find a husband now. Okay, while you still got that pretty face. right? And what Giselle said in her confessional, the secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade. Very colorist, if you ask me, okay? So in Giselle's mind, as long as she's not in the sun getting dark, she's still gonna get pretty, but whatever. Moving right along, G. Okay, so the ladies go to the Eastern Shore. Wendy's hosting this trip. It's a couples trip. I love couples trips. I think we need them more on Potomac and Atlanta. Just my personal opinion. Now, y'all, when G showed up at the Eastern Shore, I'm convinced that that man was already drunk. Okay, and I already saw this coming because not only did we see this in the mid-season trailer of him acting like a total hot-ass mess, but in this very same episode, before they even went to the trip and whatnot, G was like, I really don't want to go. I really don't want to hang out with these people that I don't really know like that. But if I'm being forced to go, you know I'm going to let my hair down, okay? Or the lack thereof, because the man is a baldy, okay? We just going to call him Patricia Thomas #3. But yes, G said, if I'm being forced to hang out with these people that I do not know, I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to have fun. And that's exactly what the hell he did. And honestly, I like drunk G. I like G. I think he's amazing. I think he does a little bit too much and it could be offensive to certain people. Like when he told his wife to shut the F up, or when he was doing the whole thing with the G-Wagon. I thought that was really interesting. Like, it was a nice, cute gesture, but it was weird. The way he was being very sexually suggestive. When you're around a whole bunch of women, that's just like a no-no. Okay, just so that you don't offend people. And so I didn't have a problem with it. I think he's funny. He's definitely somebody that I would want to hang out with. But I could understand why Candace was, feeling a little bit taken back at the situation. Okay, because drunk G can be a lot. Now, y'all, speaking of G, we got to talk about G's wife, Mia. Okay, because she definitely decided to have a conversation with Candace. And we know that Mia and Candace have had an issue because Mia showed up to the drive back video shoot calling it low budget, right? And then asked Mama Dot if, Chris was on the payroll, which Mia calling that woman's video low budget, I thought was rude as hell. Okay, you was an asshole for that. Okay, how Evelyn say, just because your mama did this, that, and the third, don't give you the right to be an asshole. Okay, Mia, you did not have to say that that girl's video shoot was low budget. Some things just don't need to be said. When it's obvious, it doesn't need to be said. We could all see that the video was below low budget. There was basically no budget. Candace was coming out of pocket, right? We know she's a student, and so she has a lot of stuff to pay for. But, you don't have to call out the obvious all the time. Okay, that was lame shade. And I also thought it was very unnecessary for Mia to be like, oh, I want to hang out with my rich friends, not these broke bitches, right? So when Mia did all that, I was just like exhausted at the moment because even though I don't agree with anything of what Candace was spewing out that mouth, it definitely came from a reaction. And I know there's this thing of you can't, control how people react, which you can. Okay, you have to meet people where they are. If somebody slaps you, you don't pull out a gun and kill them. I mean, I'm just saying, it is what it is. And so, yeah, Mia just does a lot of unnecessary stuff that it's getting her in trouble. But y'all, leave it to Candace to take it all the way down to the ground. Okay, if Mia starts off at a 3, Candace is going to take it to the 10th degree, which I think is just too much. It's just too much. Like, she starts off with the body shaming, which I think is whack. In one confessional, you're saying leave Wendy and her body alone, right? Her titties look amazing. But then you talk about Ashley's forehead and Ashley's wide body and somebody's wide hip and somebody's this and somebody's feet. But you always want to claim colorism. Which colorism, the basis of colorism is physical features, someone's complexion and their physical features, but you're always body shaming. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Like, you're always touting colorism on Twitter and you talk about people's looks the most. And then on top of that, you talk about people's mamas. And then on top of that, you be trying to act nuck if you buck. But you were in therapy for a whole year because somebody actually met you where you was at and beat your damn ass. In this particular instance, I do believe that both of the ladies need to be held accountable for their actions and their words, right? But at the end of the day, if we truly want to talk about who escalated this to the 10th degree and who took it to a place where it did not have to go, the fault and the blame goes to Candace. I'm sorry, but it just does. The blame goes to Candace because you decided to throw lettuce at this woman first. And for someone who got their ass beat and cannot fight, you asked for someone to lay their hands on you because you threw something at them. So anyways, y'all, in the teaser episode, we got to see that Robin and Giselle do actually show up. And I believe we're going to get a fight between Ashley and Candace and Chris Bassett, where Candace goes apeshit once again and has to be constrained by her husband. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about last Sunday's episode. It was a hot ass mess. I love you guys. Don't forget to create a great day.